Conventions. Aren't they fun? Aren't they great? Aren't they the place where you want to be with your friends at all time? Well, actually, not really. I want to discuss something today, and it might be an unpopular opinion, but no, it's not. Conventions are very fun. Conventions are very fun to go to with your friends, but what I also really like, separating from my friends. When I first started to go to conventions, I wanted to be with people. I wanted to hold people's hands all the time. Not literally, but I wanted to be around people all the time. Make sure that I had my group selected before I went to a con, because I never wanted to walk by myself, because that's very scary to do. It being your first convention and being dependent on other people to hold your hand the entire day, it's not gonna be a good thing. So you want to be able to, from an early stage on, kind of be able to walk by yourself. You don't have to enjoy it. I mean, if you don't, you don't. But you should be able to. You should be able to walk by yourself, kind of see what's on the convention, and not go crazy when you're not with a friend 1 or 2 seconds. There is going to be a point in the weekend that you go to a convention, or at the day that you are at a convention, that you and your friends will bump into one another with what you want to do on said convention. You may like going to conventions together. Yes, they might be your friends. Yes, they might be your main squad. Yes, but even in your main squad, even if your main squad is only with 2 people or 3 people, there is going to be a point where all of you are going to want to do something different. And it's not because you don't want to do it together. You do want to be together and hang out. But you come to find out that one person wants to sing at the karaoke, one person wants to go and walk in the dealer room and buy shit, one other person wants to go sit in the grass and enjoy the sun. So, if that happens, trying to fight each other on what to do is just not gonna cut it. It really won't. And I see this happen so many times. Friends getting into arguments, friends getting into fights over what we're going to do next. It's time waste, it's a waste of your emotions. It really messes the overall experience of a convention. And I feel like it actually gives you an opportunity to go find your own hobbies, find your own thing that you like at a convention. I feel like because I got to separate from Kira on Tsunacon 2015, it's when I started to walk around by myself. It's when I started making new friends by myself. It's when I started to run into people and make some friends for myself. At the end of the day, I had a handful of friends. And of course, that won't be happening for everyone. It's not the same for everyone. I happen to be someone that is quite spontaneous and I like to talk to people, whether I know them or not. But if you happen to be a very anxious person or kind of scared or not that well at talking, even then, there is places where you can find people to talk to. It might be a little scary, it might be a little awkward in the beginning. Hear me out. Conventions, yes, they have a lot of tea, and yes, they aren't as perfect as they like to come across, but one thing is true. Conventions are filled with a lot of friendly people, and I feel like most people, or a lot of people in this community, are very insecure people. This doesn't mean that everyone is going to want to talk to you, of course, but I feel like if you were to approach someone very normally, for example, if you're into Magic the Gathering, or if you're into DDR, or if you are into playing games in the game room. If you're into there's a lot of specific things you can do at conventions, and at those specific events or platforms created for those things, you will find someone that likes the same thing. And because they like the same thing, you already have one more thing to talk about, which should make it a little less awkward. If you are a gamer going into the game room, there is plenty of people playing games. Not everyone is playing games by themselves. There's plenty of people wanting someone to play with. So what you could do, what you might be able to do, is step to someone and be like, hey, can I join you for a game? Can I join you for this or that? There is a lot of ways for people to kind of find something they can do, especially with card games too. Card games are things you can play by yourself. You can play card games by yourself. You're not going to do that. So in those sections at the convention where you're playing card games, definitely go and try to see if you can kind of stir a conversation or join a conversation. There's often enough a conversation already going with multiple groups of people, and they're not even from one specific group. They're not one specific group of friends or anything. They are random groups getting together, playing this one thing they enjoy doing. So I feel like if you are, if you fit within that mold and you like the same thing, definitely go up to them. Try to kind of join the conversation gradually. And you'll find that people are actually very accepting. Not everyone is like this. I will emphasize on that. So if things don't happen that way, or if things aren't as easy as they may seem, don't attack me. There's always going to be this one moment where your friends just kind of bump into you and you feel like, we are together, but we're kind of dragging each other down. Or we are together, but we're not really having any fun. Well, this is the point where you need to separate yourself. You need to be able to tell your friends, hey, yo, we had a lot of fun the last couple of hours, but I am gonna go off and do my own thing for an hour. I'll see you guys later, or we'll meet up here, or we'll meet up there, or call me at this hour. I'll call you at that hour. These are things you should be able to discuss with your friends, because I feel like if you push the idea of, hey, we are here together and we need to stay together, you're gonna get into a fight. And this is where a lot of drama starts. Even I run into that problem. Let me emphasize on that. In the beginning, when I started going to conventions, I really wanted to walk with someone. I really wanted to even travel with people towards conventions, because I didn't know that many people. And having someone you know makes the experience a lot more fun. You won't be feeling awkward and the need to talk to strangers, basically. It came to a point where I had the idea to focus on my vlog. That's usually my main focus. I like conventions, I like people, I like you guys, I like everyone, but the main purpose for me to go to a convention is honestly the vlog. If I cannot work on the vlog, or if I don't want to work on the vlog, I probably won't be seen at that convention. It sounds very weird, but there is very little possibility for me to be at a convention and not film anything. So if I were to come without my camera, it's probably not me. It has very many times happened to me actually that I was at a convention not enjoying myself, not knowing why I couldn't enjoy myself. And it finally hit me recently. I, at this moment, know so many people at conventions that every 2 steps or every 3 steps I will walk into someone that I know. And I want to talk to everyone because I see none of these people in my regular day life. If I'm at a convention and I know that like 200 of my friends are at a convention, I want to see all 200 of my friends. It's obviously very difficult and almost kind of impossible, but I at least want to shake hands or say hi or like give someone a hug. Let's say you know about 10 friends and you are with this main squad and they don't know your 10 friends or don't care about your 10 friends. You're probably not going to be able to see your 10 friends because it's kind of a group pressure type of thing. As long as you stay in your group, you're probably not going to be able to do what you want to do. And if you have this idea in the back of your mind of things you want to do at the convention, even if they are small things, maybe you want to get a plushie or something like that. It could be very simple. But if that's in your mind before going to the convention and you're there and still haven't been able to, and you're and it's already like halfway through Saturday, you probably start feeling a little annoyed. And you might not even know what it is. You might be wanting to do something that your friends are not letting you do at that moment, and it's kind of starting to pent up a little bit of anger, a little bit discomfort, and that's with your friends as well. They might want to do something, but they forcibly want to stick together because you're a group and you went to the convention together. I don't think you should do that. It's not healthy. You're not going to have fun. As many of you know, Animecon was recently, and Friday was a pretty day, you know? Like, I didn't really feel like it was that great of a day. It wasn't bad. It wasn't horrible. I enjoyed myself a little bit. But I found out, like, wait, so I know that at this convention, there's a shit ton of my friends right now. And still, I had no fun. Like, I still wasn't really enjoying myself. And then on Saturday, I found out why that was. It was because I was listening to my group too much. I was listening to the wishes of my group too much. If you're in a group and people are like, hey, we need to go there, let's go there. And they're like, Carl, stop talking to people. Stop standing still. Stop whatever the fuck. That's kind of what ticks me off. It might not do that instantly, but gradually it will get me into a flow where I'm like, okay, I'm kind of annoyed. Get the fuck away from me. Here's something I want every one of you to understand. My vlog is #1 priority. I can't film things that are not fun because the vlog is not going to be fun. That's basically it. I need to have fun to make a fun video. Basically that. if we are a group at a convention, even if we travel to the convention together, never shackle me down. Ever. The convention is fun because I get to do what I like to do, and that is filming. If I go to the convention to meet people, and you shackle me down in a way that I cannot meet those people and only have like a 5-second conversation with these people, I'm gonna get pissed and very disappointed. At the end, you're gonna watch the video and you're gonna see that I'm not really enjoying myself, and that's because you shackled me down. So, this is a message for everyone, and I want you to keep it in mind. It's very important. I go to conventions because I want to socialize. If I cannot socialize, I will not have fun. If I have no fun, the fun is not gonna be in the vlog. Capiche? Capiche. Next time we hang out, next time we're at a convention, know that if you see 20 people talking to me at once, you might want to let me talk to these people for an hour. You know, like if I talk and I don't walk or anything like that, you're like, come on, we're going to that and that. No, go yourself. You go there. We'll meet up later. Because obviously, I have shit to do. Talking to people at a convention for me is not stalling. It's not stalling time. It's not wasting time. It's not procrastination. Talking to every one of you on a convention is part of why I go to a convention. It's part of why the video is where it's at. Because all these faces are in this video. All these interactions are happening. All these things elevate my reason to be there. Elevate my entire mood as a whole. So I want you guys to all understand that. And I feel like this is for me, but it also might be for you. I have that with filming. You can have that with something else. If you are a person that likes to be in the dealer room 3 hours at a time, you probably should walk with people that also like to do the same thing. And even if they do, they might want to decide your pace when you're in the dealer room. And you might be a person that goes really fast and makes like 500 laps around the same booths. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is that everyone has their own pace. So try to communicate that with your group of friends. Try to do that before you get into conflict like this. You don't want to have drama and then split up. You want to be very clear with your friends and be able to tell them like, hey, we had fun for a couple hours. I want to go my own route, my own way for like an hour and do what I like to do. That's basically what I think. I hope you guys understand. I hope you guys agree. If you like being at workshops and your friends are constantly trying to go to the dealer room, go to your workshops. Tell them, hey, I'm going to be gone for like 2 hours. I'm going to be gone for like 3 hours. It doesn't really matter, but just communicate it to your friends so you don't have to bump into each other and have these conflicts. I hope I made a little bit of sense. I hope you guys kind of felt what I was going for. If you like more videos like this, similar to these, comment it down below. Let me know. It really helps me if you guys do like the video, because seeing likes really help me. It really does motivate me. It's just a motivation source. You guys subscribing really helps me. Hit the bell icon, please, because I feel like a lot of people miss my videos a lot of the times. Half of you people don't know half the shit I do on this channel, and I do a lot of stuff actually. Thank you for watching, and to the next video.